Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator and we are into the playoffs. It's playoff time here in the Nexus division. Number 1 seed Durotan's Couch is taking on number 8 seed Daddies in our opening round matchup. It's exciting stuff. All of our divisions are getting into playoff mode. Some divisions are doing top 4. This one here is doing top 8. And there's no counter coast here for Nexus Division, so it's just, 3 rounds and a winner is crowned. And over the next few weeks here, so make sure to not only catch some games here, we've got 3 first-round matchups here on this channel, but in future weeks, everything's going to be over on twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series and twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series 2, because that's where all of our later round matchups tend to occur. All sorts of cool casters over there to check out, as there will be a lot of games on those 2 channels. Yeah, getting ready here. While I've got you, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to check out all of the cool casting content that I have here for you, including the game of the week and all of our short videos. Yeah, teams are getting ready. Should be getting going in just a moment. Let's go to map select. See what's going on here. Alterac Pass, Braxis Holdout, Sky Temple, and Volskaya Foundry are our banned maps for this series. And we're going to start things off on Dragonshire as selected by Durotan's Couch. In the playoffs, the higher seed does automatically win the coin flip, so Durotan's Couch opting for map pick in our opening map. Let's get into the draft. Here we go. My cat is not in the cat section. My cat is in the chair. He's down there. You can kind of half see him. The co-catter has not been one to go in the usual spot lately. You know what I'm going to need? I'm going to need some kind of drone in the room that just floats around and just tracks where the cat is so we can have a proper co-catter camera. But you know what? One day we'll hit the subscriber count to start making some money and we'll be able to afford cat tracking drone technology here on the channel. Today is not that day. You'll just have to settle for this. Oh, goodness. Cat Daddy's opening things up with the Dahaka ban. Imperious taken away here by Durotan's Couch. It's no bruisers allowed here on Dragonshire. I want to see a Zeratul. That's what I want to see here on Dragonshire. I'm tired of all these Genjis. Just because Genji's a great hero that you can take in any situation. Show me some Valeera, show me some Zeratul. I'm here for it. Now I know Durotan's Couch will occasionally bring out the Nova. I don't know if that's going to be in their arsenal tonight. They're always ready and always willing. So we will have to see whether that comes to fruition today, or if they're just going to play it straight up. Because it is playoff time, I'm sure they would like to win. But I'm also sure they would like to play Nova. Junkrat and Hog are removed. Johanna going to be first picked here by Shoepuff. The most standard first pick there is here in NGS. Hard to go wrong there. Durotan's Couch with the double pick here. We'll see what they're looking to control. Anubarak is one that we tend to see a lot on Dragonshire. There's a lot of bruisers banned. They might want to grab that early. Goliath goes for the Rhaegar. Idiom's taking Tassadar. Okay. Neither tank nor offlane chosen. They're going to hold those towards the back half of this draft. Tassadar, really strong wave clear, but is pretty fragile moving between mid and bot, so definitely going to need some help moving across there safely. Shy Guy goes for the Hanzo, Yuji on Anduin. Hanzo very good at scouting that rotation between mid and bot. Solid choice there. Johanna can just face tank their way through. Easy peasy. Durotan's Couch. I assume they're going to put an extra assassin next to the Tassadar. We don't usually see Tassadar as solo ranged. As they're looking at their ban here, they're going to get rid of Deathwing. Deathwing definitely causes problems for Tassadar, as Tassadar likes to be standing still a lot. And Rhaegar can't control Deathwing with a totem. Cat Daddies, they're seeing Rhaegar, they're seeing Tassadar. A Nubarak is probably the one I'd be banning here. They're gonna get rid of Genji. Always... like I was saying earlier, Genji's just good all the time everywhere, so it's never a bad ban to get rid of Genji. Do we see possibly the Diablo Tassadar synergy here for Durotan's couch? I feel like Diablo Blaze would be a pretty gnarly combo here, but we'll see what they're thinking with these picks. What do we got from Durotan's couch? Yonner's going for the Tracer. And it is Diablo here for I Just Fizzed. Tracer Tassadar combo. Tracer does do a decent job of flanking and making things a little difficult for Hanzo and Anduin. Johanna has a tough time catching Tracer, so we'll see if there's anything in these last two picks for Cat Daddies. Maiev here from Tay. I believe Tracer blinks out of that, but Maiev definitely strong control here onto Diablo and can move on to Tassadar quickly. Grazik's going for Ragnaros. Interesting. So this appears to be a Ragnaros off lane. Versus the Tracer could... I mean, you just play safely, right? You understand your limits as a Ragnaros. You know you can't extend too far or else Tracer comes on up and gets you. Diablo might rotate on up and get you, so Grazix just has to be aware of that. Definitely a strong hero on Dragonshire, just for controlling those lanes. Wildcard does end up blocking that Blaze to go alongside the Diablo here for Durotan's couch. I feel like the damage comes online a little later for Durotan's couch. Like the Blaze at 13 starts to bring extra damage. Tassadar at 16 really starts to layer on the damage. So maybe Cat Daddies can jump on him early. We will have to see. Here we go. Game number 1 in our playoff matchup tonight. On the left in the blue, the number 1 seed, Durotan's couch. Wildcard on the Blaze, Idiom's playing Tassadar, Goliath on Rhaegar, Yonner's on the Tracer, and I Just Fizzed on Diablo. On the right in the red, we have Cat Daddies, our number 8 seed, Yuji on Anduin, Shy Guy playing Maiev, Tay is on Johanna, Grazik's playing the Ragnaros, and Shupuff is on the Hanzo.
Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Game number 1 is now underway. With it only being a best of 3, you can't really give away a single game here. Checking on our opening builds. A Shy Guy going after Idioms right away. Gets Goliath as well. Wildcard trying to get the stun, but splits the uprights there with the jet propulsion. I Just Fizz denied by the Warden's Leap as well. Durotan's couch a little bit faster on that opening wave clear. They'll start the rotation. Hanzo going for auto attack quest here, that redemption on level 1, to be able to try to work down Diablo. And also getting some extended range. I imagine we'll see the ignore all distractions on 4, but we might still get the explosive arrow. We'll have to see. Looking like W build for Tassadar, working on that Psionic Storm. I have going for the Bonds of Justice quest here on 1. Goliath working on the Siege Camp solo right now, as I Just Fizz going to go over there and help out. Cat Daddy's doing their work on the right as well. Wildcard stepping up here, wanting to work versus Grazix. Ragnaros gets some extra healing when fighting inside the minion wave, so you'll see Wildcard try to avoid standing in their own minion wave here. Durotan's couch getting right on top of their Bruiser camp as well, allowing Blaze to continue the 1v1. As Shrines have now activated. I Just Fizzed. Oh, it's kind of getting flanked here. Very nice move. Shy Guy was moving in there with the shade. But nice reposition. Checking on the top side, Wildcard trying to cut off Grazix. Great body blocks there. Allows Yonners to get in range. Pulse Bomb connects. And Ragnaros goes down. Wildcard using that big body to cut off Ragnaros on that shrine. Goliath taking a little hit there, trying to cover the mid after helping out with the Bruiser. Yonner's sticking on the top side here with Wildcard is going to get a lot of work done on the top wall. Looks like Maiev gonna have to come help out. Ragnaros now resurrected on the way. Meanwhile, Cat Daddy's pushing in the bottom lane before it looks like they're rotating onto Goliath. Rhaegar gonna wolf form up and get out of there. Yonner's always getting run down here by Grazix. There's the E, and Tracer, no blinks left, will get taken down. Cat Daddies take their first blood of the game. Don't often see a Ragnaros chasing down a Tracer, but you know, we're in the playoffs. Anything's possible here. Pretty even on XP, as the dragon is suspended here by Ragnaros in the top lane. Idiom's just slowing things down with that electric fence. Wildcard controlling the top as Cat Daddy's now moving on to the Bruiser camp on the bottom side. Looks like Durotan's Couch was looking for a rotation here, but 3 members from Cat Daddy's now on the bottom Bruiser. Looks like Durotan's Couch, they're going to go after Shy Guy. Maiev going to be interrupted once. There's the lead. Enough tools to escape. Bruiser camp going to be cleared up here by Durotan's Couch on the left. Oh, that's Hanzo caught in the middle of the natural agility, but Yuji with a nice leap of faith to get that save. Goliath helping clear this away. Shy Guy going into the back, looking for one, pulls onto Rhaegar. Tay slowing down that front line with the punish. Yuji holding the bottom point here for Cat Daddies. Some very nice back and forth thus far. I just fizzed, thinking about moving. Ooh, Shoepuff gets on the other side of that fence just barely. This Diablo was waiting for that cooldown. Able to get out of there. Hanzo did go for the ignore all distractions into the never outmatched. I want to see if it's Armor Shred later. I think Armor Shred is at 13 for Hanzo, if I do recall. Shy Guy doing a great job of just threatening that Tassadar, making sure the Tass can't just step up easily. My cat is howling at the door. I don't know why. Both teams grabbing their siege camps here as they become available once again. Left side Bruiser, still another minute on that. We'll collapse here onto the bottom side as Diablo taking a bit of a hit, but has the soul shield to move through it. Tay. Ooh, Shy Guy going in, gets the Umbral Bind onto one. Attack. Ooh, Idioms. Again, Anduin finds the save. That wall slam combo. It's getting some connections, but so far, not getting the takedowns that they were hoping. 10's in for both sides. Durotan's Couch, they've got the Bunker, Lightning Breath, Sticky Bomb, Ancestral Healing, and Archon, as actually Wildcard and Yonner's getting the kill onto Ragnaros here, wrapping around below the fort to get that one. But now Cat Daddy's trying to move in onto Idioms. I just fizzed. Peeling back there. Taze, uh-oh. The overpower turns into a big ult fest. That is Tassadar going down. Goliath trying to work their way through the Warden's cage here. Will be taken out as well. Great stun train will get the counter kill onto Maiev, so it's going to be a kind of a staggered 2 for 2. Ragnaros is back. 2 went down on the side of Durotan's Couch. Just unfortunate timing on that overpower from Diablo, and Cat Daddy's definitely taking advantage of that Johanna Condemn engage. Both teams still with all of their forts. Dragon was taken during all that scuffle by Durotan's Couch, but not getting much done in the mid lane. Maiev and Ragnaros going to do this right side camp here for Cat Daddies. I just fizzed, wants to go over the wall here. Gonna flame stomp. And goes for it. They're gonna bully their way in. There's the ult. Shy Guy is going to hold the point, and Tracer goes down. Wildcard in trouble here. Durotan's Couch couldn't decide whether they were in or out. Blaze tries to get away. Ragnaros is in Molten Core trying to find something here. Maiev with the chase down gets Blaze. Nice job there by Cat Daddies, realizing that they could contest that camp. They turn around and get the double. Going to use their advantage to try to even up the top lane, taking the bottom bruiser as well. They got about a half-level lead right now as I just fizzed scouting things out. Durotan's Couch looking for their 13s right now.
The shrines awaken.
Tracer going to be chasing down Grazix, hits the sticky bomb. Ragnaros down to half as Yoners just pokes in a little bit further there. Cat Daddy's getting their siege camp. Goliath working on this as well, but here come Cat Daddies. They're coming across. Goliath wants to get on out of there. I Just Fizz decides to move on back, and that is Cat Daddies with the camp steal. Nice punish there.
There must always be a dragon knight.
Goliath trying to clear that top siege as I Just Fizz gets a pin there onto Shy Guy. Wrapping around though is Wildcard. Wow, huge stun in the middle of the Lightning Breath. Yuji in trouble. Anduin goes down before the Light Bomb can go off. Tay's being slowed on the way out there. Sticky Bomb connects as well. Johanna will fall. Durotan's Couch. Great job of catching and controlling there. I Just Fizz trying to move this siege camp into position. Finally, it gets in range. 3 remaining here for Cat Daddies, controlling the mid as Tracer tries to take the top shrine. Yoners does get it. Looks like gonna get out of there. Does Blaze have the channel time? Yes, Dragon Knight goes over to Durotan's Couch. I Just Fizzed. Well, he's working on the backside here, trying to get over the wall to Grazix. Not gonna commit to it as Tracer continues to chase. Is the Pulse Bomb ready? There's the blink forward, parting gift, and there goes Ragnaros. Nice job there by Durotan's Couch. They've got the push down the bottom lane here with the Dragon Knight and the Tassadar. Trying to get the first structure of the game. Dragon Knight sends Hanzo packing here. Wants to get this down. One more swing. That should do it. We'll see if Blaze gets out of here. Yeah, no problem for Blaze. I Just Fizzed. Ooh, they were trying to get Shoe Puff there, but once again, the wall just barely on the wrong side. Uh-oh, Idiom's going to be in some trouble as Maiev moves forward. Does not get the Umbral Bind, though. Instead moves in onto Wildcard. Johanna still controlling the front, uses that Iron Shield. Ragnaros pops the Lava Wave and the... Was that Molten Core or was that just Lava Wave? I think that was just Lava Wave. There's the Molten Core. That was strange. I swore I heard the voice line before. Maybe it was interrupted or on the 10-second or something. Durotan's Couch trying to look for Ragnaros, but here comes Tay with the Gather and the Light Bomb. Bunker comes out from Blaze. Tracer able to jump inside after the recall. There's the Warden's Cage, though, trying to catch 2. Diablo busting out the corner with the Lightning Breath. Chasing down 2. Tay and Shy Guy very low. Maiev and Johanna are going to go down. There's the ult from Hanzo, but not going to catch anyone as Hanzo goes down to that Bruiser camp. Grazix in the mix will fall as well. Yuji, the last one living here for Cat Daddies, will be taken out. Durotan's Couch with the big team wipe. And we'll see what they can do on the map here. Goliath going to step up and try to solo this structure. Using the totem. Should be no problem taking that down. Still taking some hits, though. Poor Goliath. Their minion waves are kind of trapped in the middle right now, unfortunately. So not going to be able to get all that wall pressure they were hoping for. But our next shrine is now activating, so they might be able to get themselves a quick dragon if they're swift about it. Yonder's going to work on the bottom camp here. It's kind of a tough one for Tracer. I don't know if Yoners can do this. Let's take a look. Yonder seems to be doing okay.
And the Dragon Knight's power.
Oh no, the rest of the team's coming in to help. I feel like Tracer had it. Tracer Ricochet? Yeah, Ricochet definitely helps with taking that camp. So, 3 forts down here. Durotan's Couch suddenly taking a big structure lead. So they've got a double camp pushing the bottom lane, but Lava Wave clearing that out. Shy Guy coming across. I just fizzed. Gonna get hit, but Yuji has the save. That's 2 pulls available now for Anduin after that level 16 talent was picked. Warden's Cage coming out. Idiom's barely able to get out of there. Couple ults down as Wildcard pops the bunker. Looking to engage here on the right, slowed by the Oil Slick. Shy Guy in trouble, not able to blink back after getting stunned. Will go down. Grazik's about to be popped out of that Molten Core form as Wildcard saved by the Ancestral. Tay caught in the Electric Fence. Yuji gonna have to get another pull save, but Diablo says no, right back into the fold we go. Johanna goes down. Durotan's Couch coming alive here in the late game, about to have their 20s. Dragonite has been picked up as well here by Wildcard. 2 members still down on the side of Cat Daddies. Could this be a push to the end? Here's level 20s as well. If Durotan's Couch can find some picks here, they might be able to just roll on through. This will be a tricky defense for Cat Daddies, but it is possible. Maev's about to be back. Johanna is coming back in about 10 seconds here. Heat goes down. Durotan's Couch, they're going to look. If they don't get the stun onto Shoopuf. The Dragonite is just going to put the boot onto Maev. Dragon Strike coming on through, cutting off Yonners and the Dragonite for now, as now the core is taking damage. Durotan's Couch, they're going to go for it. Shielding is low. Shielding is now gone. 90% and counting on the core. Shy Guy trying to get those Fana Knife resets, blinking away from trouble. Diablo is going to go down. Cat Daddies are putting up a defense here. Blaze gets in the bunker, trying to put some core damage out. Wildcard stuns onto 2. Can they break through here? Grazik's in trouble, will go down. Wildcard, oh, still so low. Shy Guy is somehow still surviving. There goes Maev. There goes Hanzo. Johanna popped as well as Anduin goes down. Wow, Durotan's Couch, I thought they flubbed it, but they're going to take the victory here on game number 1. GG. Solid performance there by Durotan's Couch. Cat Daddies showing that they were in that game. In the mid-game, it was looking a little bit scary there, but they were unable to keep that advantage going into the Dragonite phase. And then Durotan's Couch just kind of ran away with it. Let's go to the post-game. Checking out the stats here. Idiom's on the Tassadar, top hero damage, although it was pretty well spread out for Durotan's Couch. 32, 34, 39, and 43 on that hero damage. Shoopuf with a very nice 69,000 hero damage coming out there for Cat Daddies. Solid effort from their part. We'll see if they can bring it back in game number 2. Checking out the talents as we update the scoreboard, and we'll get ready for our next one. I've forgotten to get myself water, so I will do that shortly. Checking out what's going on. There we go. Towers of Doom is going to be our map coming up next. Once again selected by Durotan's Couch. Draft is up. How about we get in there? Everybody groove to the music. You know, whenever playoffs come around, I usually take some time in the off-season to change, my casting UI. It's kind of one of my favorite things about casting is just creating a new interface. So whenever playoffs come around, I go, getting close to the off-season. Getting close to thinking about what a new interface looks like. Maybe I can do something cool. Maybe I can do something animated and fun and funky. And then I realized that I am not a graphic artist. I'm not good with that stuff. I'm just, banging rocks together, and I come up with little frames like this, and, like this thing over here. But I have grand designs. I have dreams. Next season, you'll see the newest iteration of what we have here at youtube.com/@crushcasts. Genji going to be our opening ban here from Cat Daddies, as I continue to wildly pontificate about myself in the middle of this playoff season. Playoff series. Durotan's Couch. See if they're going to change up their bans at all. Still no Imperii allowed. Not one, not multiple. Cat Daddies. They banned the Genji mid last time. They pick it up early this time. And there goes the Tracer trying to slow down Yawners. These hero bans. Durotan's Couch, I believe they banned Hogger last time, if I do recall. I wonder if they'd be willing to trade Johanna for Hogger here. Let's see what their ban looks like. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to call out a hero that I want to see in the draft. I want to see Kel'Thuzad, as Hogger is banned. If such a map exists as to be a Kel'Thuzad map, I feel like this is the one. Hanzo first picked here by Shoepuff. Idiom says, thank you very much for the Junkrat. I will go ahead and pick that up. Junkrat Kel'Thuzad would be the sauce. That's all I'm saying. Durotan's Couch. See what they want to put alongside the Junkrat here. Wildcard happy to pick up that Blaze once again. Let's see. Ooh, the Deathwing does make it through here for Grazix. Deathwing going to be able to just walk over top of all those Junkrat traps. Walk through that oil of Blaze. Yuji, happy to grab Anduin again here. Junkrat can put pretty consistent damage onto Deathwing in fights. We'll see if maybe they want something more consistent, more percentage-based on the side of Durotan's Couch. A Nubarak banned away. Interesting. Okay. So, threatening to control Johanna for themselves, it would appear? So does this prompt a Johanna ban from Cat Daddies, or is there something even more important they want to remove? Are they more worried about Diablo? They could ban the Diablo and then disable take the Muradin versus the Johanna. Let's see what they're thinking. They're going to get rid of Vala. Vala is pretty good versus everything, but can pretty safely kite around Deathwing for sure. Now Durotan's Couch takes Diablo and Johanna. The sick drafting skills of the Crushinator on display for you here. We'll see what they actually want to pick here. Goliath goes for the Lucio, and I Just Fizz will pick up that Diablo once again. I feel like I've seen very little Lucio just in my casted games this season. I'd have to go back and check, but Lucio used to be all over the place. I feel like it's just not been a priority lately. It's a lot of Anduin, a lot of Anduin. Tay will grab that Johanna once again after Shy Guy goes for the Greymane. Greymane Hanzo to try to burst down that Diablo. Yawner's on the last pick. Is it Kel'Thuzad? Probably not versus Deathwing Johanna. Probably not, but what are we thinking here? Is it Tychus? Ooh, it's a Zeratul. I was a game early, but I did call for the Zeratul. Interesting setup here. Not exactly the follow-up that you'd expect on a Diablo Blaze setup. But it does, you know, it works. Zeratul can get in there and cleave. Junkrat can go boom, 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 boom. Throw out those little grenades. It's not bad. It's not bad. Cat Daddies, though, they've got a pretty tough draft to beat. Let's see if Durotan's Couch can do it. Game number 2, potentially match point on the left in the blue for Durotan's Couch. Idioms on Junkrat. Yawner's playing Zeratul. Goliath on the Lucio. I Just Fizzed playing Diablo. And Wildcard is on Blaze. On the right in the red, fighting for their tournament lives, is Cat Daddies. Yuji on Anduin, Shy Guy playing the Greymane, Tay is on Johanna, Shoepuff playing Hanzo, and it is Grazix on the Deathwing. Game number 2 is underway. Checking our level 1 quests. Hanzo once again going for those auto attacks on 1. Looks like we've got Shadow Hunter for Zeratul here on level 1. No other questing talents to be had. Shy Guy stepping up there, getting a little swiperoo onto Zeratul. As this time, Cat Daddy's controlling the opening wave clear, and we'll begin their rotation. I love watching Hanzo when their Q is charged up and they're just sort of spinning, pirouetting around the lane. Oh, it makes me laugh. Durotan's couch threatening an engage here. Zeratul being a little more aggressive than I'm used to seeing in the early game. A Shy Guy manages to avoid a jet propulsion there. Idioms, uh-oh. Oh no, auto attack here, and that is it for Junkrat. Cat Daddy's gonna be the one drawing first blood this game. Honnor's just picking up those globes. As rotations continue. Looks like Grazik's gonna be working the off lane here versus Blaze. It'll be interesting. Deathwing not exactly known for clear speed and rotational speed. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of visiting the mid here from the 4-stack of Cat Daddies. As now they're thinking about a camp invade. I just fizzed coming across, gets the stun onto Hanzo. Junkrat going to try to control the point with a concussion mine. Nice bump back there from Lucio. Denies Johanna from stepping up. Zeratul will get punished, but Durotan's couch claims that camp XP, though the camp is just going to be cleared before it can even pass the brush. Is that worth it? I don't know. I'd have to do the math. Nice knockback there from Junkrat. Saves one, but the other two are going to connect. Oh, Blaze actually going down in the top lane there. Goliath trying to do battle, but not able to stay on the point here versus Grazix. Deathwing bringing the noise. Gets out to tell the tale too. Cat Daddy's off to a roaring start. 3 takedowns so far as our first altar phase is activating. The Zeratul team is indeed a scaling team. The Cat Daddies definitely taking advantage early here. Looks like Durotan's couch willing to give up the bottom side. His idioms will not be allowed to interrupt there. Wildcard messing around a little bit here on the top right as Yuji starts to channel. Will Wildcard get punished? No. Adrenaline Stimpack movement speed will get Blaze back to safety. Cat Daddies picks up the 2-for-1 here on the opening salvo. Sapper Camp should be coming up soon here. About half a minute. This rotational poking continues. Redemption quest finished here for Hanzo. Of course, that gets knocked down to 9 stacks, I believe. Yeah, 3 decreased by 3 on death. But Shoepuff until then will be attacking at increased frequency. Greymane here for Cat Daddy, soloing the bottom side Sapper. Possible engage here onto Grazix. Deathwing able to charge on through that body block there from Wildcard. Durotan's couch definitely with the strong strategy here. They've got the Zeratul, they're hunting for the offlaner, but Deathwing is, you know, despite being bulky, despite not moving that hard, is a tough one to crack in the off lane. Unless they're way out of position, and so far, Grazix has not been way out of position. Durotan's couch getting their sappers going. as they will take another hit here. Ooh, Diablo could be in a tough spot. Has the soul shield, but is taking a lot of damage on the way out. Barely enough healing from the flame stomp to keep I Just Fizzed alive. Yonner's going after Shoe Puff here. Able to get over the wall. Nice Molten Breath there from Deathwing. That's Zeratul going down and Lucio going down, trying to chase down Hanzo. Cataclysm comes out from Grazix. There goes the Blaze. Double stun. Cat Daddies flexing hard with this Deathwing comp right now. Getting the triple takedown. 6-0 so far on the board. They are going to start this channel on the bottom side for 4 more shots. No problem whatsoever. Durotan's couch. Trying their best to stay even. They haven't taken any structure losses so far, which is the true test of being ahead here on Towers of Doom. Cat Daddies does have their 10s. We're looking at the Cursed Bullet, Blessed Shield, Light Bomb, Dragon Strike, and the Burn Beneath My Shadow. Interesting choice here from Deathwing on Towers of Doom, but could be key in some of these fights. 10s are in for Durotan's couch here as Johanna is flipped into tower range for a moment, but there's the Light Bomb engage. Nice Unstoppable gets Diablo back to safety. Goliath tries to go in for the save, but no, Diablo still goes down. That is a soul reset. We're looking at Lightning Breath, High Five, Rip Tire, Might of the Nerazim, and Bunker for those Durotan's couch heroics. Here comes Blaze on the outside. Huge stun potential, gets 2. I Just Fizzed already back in the action here, going after Yuji. Anduin is going to be run down here. Shoe Puff in trouble as Yonners tries to go in for the execute. Durotan's couch striking back, getting their first takedown of the game. Double altar phase coming up. Cat Daddies will be at full strength. We'll see if it's going to be a simple trade or if one team is going to try to get greedy here. Looks like Wildcard is content to defend. As Hanzo gets 1 interrupt there. Yuji getting the right side. Goliath interrupted once again by Shoe Puff. There's the Cataclysm coming out from Deathwing. We got a full engage here from Cat Daddies. Johanna warding away here as Yonner's looking for a backline engage. Blaze able to get into the bunker in time. Wildcard starting to move away as Lucio gets the Unstoppable. Somehow they're able to get out. Shoe Puff is being run down here by Yonners. Now Shy Guy and Tay are being hit by the Lightning Breath. There goes Greymane. Yuji with the Desperate Prayer will be taken out as well. Durotan's couch with the triple. Can they get Grazix here? Deathwing trying to walk behind the gate. Looks like will get away, but suddenly Durotan's couch post 10 are really starting to turn it on here. Starting to feel a little bit like game number 1. Suddenly with those late team fight takedowns are ahead on XP. We can see here, catching up on that hero XP. They were ahead on those minions and on the mercenaries, which is leading to their nearly full level lead right now. Shoe Puff put over the wall, but jumps right back. That natural agility. (13 versus 13). Zeratul waiting here on the edge. Blaze is going to come down. I Just Fizz is going to eat a Cursed Bullet, though. Shy Guy in the mix is going to be saved by Yuji. Tries to roll out. Blaze with the bunker. Tries the jet stream. Uh-oh, Dragon Strike is on a lot of people here as Light Bomb hits as well. Tay, oh my goodness. Taking a ton of damage there. Hanzo and Johanna down so far. Goliath having to get out of the Cataclysm damage. Overall, though, Durotan's couch get the double kill. Now they're going to be rotating through. Looks like looking at mid, looking at bot as well. Cursed Bullet forcing I Just Fizz to move back once again. Double altar phase in the bottom lane. starting to become active. Durotan's couch wanting to set up a push in the top lane while that happens. Cat Daddies working on their bottom sapper. Looks like there's going to be enough time for Blaze and Zeratul to get down here. Anyone going to snipe the bottom quickly? Looks like no. Wrapping around, I Just Fizzed is in a corner there. Luckily able to get out. Light Bomb here onto Tay, not going to connect. There's the Lightning Breath, but everyone getting out of range here. Riptire into the back is going to hit onto 3. Wildcard still mounted up, looking to roll into that back line, gathered up by Tay. Cat Daddy's able to move back this time. Durotan's couch got the mid. Looks like they're going to get the bottom channel as well. But Cat Daddies do not suffer any losses there. Durotan's couch working on their sapper camp. They're about to have their 16s. Sappers being taken. Wild card. Stuns onto 2. Can they catch up to Shoot Puff? There's a short range pull from Yuji. The Unstoppable is enough to get Hanzo back to safety. Yawner's working on Shy Guy here. Dragon Strike comes on out. Forces Durotan's couch to retreat. Deathwing still in the mid for now as Tay goes to engage. I Just Fizzed reposition. Light Bomb is going to hit onto a lot, but a huge Unstoppable there from Lucio. Bunker comes out as well, and Anduin is taken down. Tay, caught in the middle of that oil slick, will fall. Shy Guy on the low side. Goliath chasing on in as Grazik's trying to cut off a retreat, but all of a sudden, Greymane is down. Grazik's in the mix here, trying to get some counter. Durotan's couch smartly does not group up around the Deathwing. Single altar coming up next. Durotan's couch have completely turned this game on its head. And now they're turning on to Grazik's. Can they get Deathwing? Last Protect Bubble comes on out. Lightning Breath for the chase down. Shoe Puff and Grazik's get away. Triple altar phase coming up next. Potential 15 shots for Durotan's couch. Potential 18 shots if Wildcard can get the top structure. Altars are activating. Cat Daddies. I think the minions might focus this down. Wildcard turns around onto Shoe Puff. The minions do not finish off that fort. Looks like it ended up being a 2-for-1 there for Durotan's couch. Getting the 10 shots versus 3. Yawner's going to be able to take that top structure, no problem. Just going to throw another minion wave at it. That should do it, unless they turn to the wave. There it goes. Cat Daddies trying to take back their bottom tower. Zadiums jumps in for the defense. Light Bomb, Dragon Strike engage. Unfortunately, they do not find their target. Durotan's couch were able to get out of there, but they do create enough space to fight back on the map here. Sappers in the top lane looking to cross the line as Durotan's couch works on the mid tower next. Cat Daddies. Possible desperation mode here. Grazik's going in there. Riptire comes out for a little bit of damage. Sappers will be stopped on the top lane. And cleared away. That saves 3 shots on the core. But Durotan's couch, they're just moving around, causing multiple lanes of threat here. Top lane going to be taken back by Cat Daddies. Durotan's couch working on the bottom lane here. Single altar phase coming up. This bottom tower goes over to Durotan's couch. Durotan's couch, they've got their 20s. Cat Daddies know that they've got to take a chance here, though. Despite being down, Tay moves in with the Light Bomb, doesn't get the stun. They're looking for Blaze on the front line after committing the Dragon Strike. Wildcard able to move away through the top side as Grazik's wants Idiom. Nice reposition, though. Deathwing on the last piece of plating. Zeratul going to go down to Hanzo there in the mid lane. Yuji trying to channel will be interrupted. That's Greymane to go down. Quick save onto Johanna. Goliath and Idioms just don't want to get taken out here by Shupuff. That lightning breath lasting forever, but it's still Lucio going down. Wildcard misses with the jet propulsion. Oh no! Hanzo will go down to the Riptire of Junkrat. Yuji was trying to get the juke there, but Johanna will fall. 3 for 2 for Durotan's couch. Kha'Zix comes down, going to be body blocked here and removed. 4 for 2. Wow. Cat Daddies, they knew they had to take a chance there. They're going to get an extra shot here through the mid, taking this out before channeling the objective. They're going to get 6 and then possibly 4. Looks like they're just going to hold on to this objective as long as they can. Junkrat controlling the bottom wave. Blaze trying to take down the top structure. They'll just go ahead and take their 6 shots while they can. See if Blaze can take this. Gotta clear the wave here. Trying to splash auto attacks onto the wave. Cat Daddies takes back their bottom tower before Wildcard can take out the top side. Cat Daddies takes back their mid. Blaze gonna put some pressure on with the top lane sappers, but here comes Cat Daddies. Looks like they were moving in to try to catch Durotan's couch on the boss, but Durotan's couch was not doing it. Instead, they're just gonna get all the sappers. Unfortunately, they will all smite themselves into the tower and none will cross the line. But they are staying ahead on map control here as they now move to the mid. Cat Daddy's gonna have to put up one big defense here to prevent getting 6 capped. Light Bomb engaged, doesn't connect. Dragon Strike splitting the gap here. Blaze has to get into the bunker. Shy Guy caught out of position. Kha'Zix in the back line as well. Durotan's couch already have the takedown that they're looking for. Lightning Breath comes out from Diablo, taking a lot of damage on the edge here. Kha'Zix, though, is just getting burnt to a crisp on the front. Tay is getting roasted as well. There goes Johanna as Idiom's going way into the back. Is going to take down Deathwing. Takes out Hanzo as well. That's 4 here for Durotan's couch. They're going to take out this mid tower, and they're going to take this game number 2 in the series. Shots will now start moving across. They've got the channel here as well. A good effort from Cat Daddies.
Take the altars.
Put up a good fight here, but Durotan's couch just too strong today. They will take game number 2, and they will be moving on to the next round of the playoffs. GG. What a performance from our top seed today. Cat Daddies, they didn't look like they were that far out of it, to be honest. I mean, Durotan's couch obviously turning it on post level 10 both maps, but despite the 8 seed versus 1, very strong showing indeed. Well done from Cat Daddies. Great job this season, and we'll be excited to see Durotan's couch in the next round. Let's go to the post game. Checking out these statistics here. Idioms on the Junkrat. Top hero damage for Durotan's couch, 78,000 there. Shupuff on the Hanzo, not too far behind, 74,000 for Cat Daddies. Take a look at our talents. We'll see if we can get ourselves an interview with our winning squad. Hello, Goliath. Congratulations on the playoff victory here.
Greetings. Thank you very much.
Solid performance today, but looked like Cat Daddies were sticking with you pre-10 in kind of both games there. Did you feel like level 10 you're good, no problem, or was there a little bit of well, how we doing, guys, in those sort of pre-10 situations?
Game 1 less so. I think our comp was a little more balanced, like all the way throughout the game as far as our power level was concerned. Game 2, we definitely felt it though. Like Cat Daddies did a really good job of really making us have to be aware of where and when our characters are strong. And yeah, game 2, they definitely checked us really hard with that. Like running Zeratul Diablo, we knew our comp was going to be weak early, and we still just weren't ready for how weak we were going to be early. And yeah, they made us feel it for sure.
Definitely seemed like you had some respect for that Deathwing pick that managed to get through there in game number 2. Is that just, is that a Grazik special? Is that something that, is just you find tough to deal with as a team?
Yeah. We knew Grazix played it, and a wise man once told me about an hour ago that it's best just to not fight things that you're not used to fighting, and we don't really fight Deathwing that often, so we just felt it'd be safer just to take it off the board, especially if he's pretty competent on it, which he seems to be.
It's always weird when you run into those heroes that just change the entire matchup. That's your Deathwings, your Hammers, your Zaryas, and you're just like, okay, this is now Zarya of the Storm. This is now Deathwing of the Storm. We got to figure out how to play a different game here.
Yeah, they somehow feel like they got plot armor and Heroes of the Storm. It doesn't really make any sense, but you just got to respect it no matter what.
But it was a solid pair of victories here today for sure. Definitely showing that Power is our #1 seed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a solid 3-round playoffs here in Nexus Division. There's no other coast coming on through. It's just, looking to find who's the top. I think that means that you're on to best of 5s for the next 2, if I do recall correctly.
I'm not sure if it is for semis. Definitely for finals, but I'd have to double check that myself too, honestly.
Yeah, I thought they made... I can't remember if they were talking about making that change or if they did, because they were like, the coastal ones, they get 2 best of 5 rounds. Why not the non-coastal? But I can't remember if they actually did it.
Yeah, if the coastals have 2 best of 5s, then we probably will as well.
But yeah, we'll be excited to see you in the next round. Let me take a quick look at the bracket here. 4 versus 5, that was BeatGen versus CCS. How would it's a weird question to say who would you rather face, but just in terms of of friendships, of history here in the league, is there one opponent where you feel like you know them better, or possibly they might know you too well that you might be worried about a matchup?
It's got to be BeatGen. Last season when we were in Div A together, they were our opponents for the finals. And they were actually the only team that beat us this season as well in the regular season, like for a whole series. So it'd be an old classic rivalry for us as far as I'm concerned.
Well, we'll have
Not
to
that
see,
CCS. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see if they can make it past CCS. That's our 4 versus 5 seed, so that'll definitely be one to watch. For
sure, yeah. CCS is a tough team, and they got some really, really strong players. I don't think they've been playing together for quite some time, so some of the cohesion might not be as strong. But I mean, with players that have been playing for so long that are so good, it should stick a lot faster. And they've been really making a tear at the end of the season. So yeah, they might just pull through, anyways.
We will have to wait and see. But it's exciting to see you move on to the next round. Congratulations on that once again. Any shout-outs you'd like to make before we close out?
Yeah, shout out to Cat Daddies, always being a fun group to play against, and always very, very friendly. Shout out to you, of course, Krush. Always great having you casting our games. Never get enough of it. And shout out to the rest of Durotan's couch. Always keeping me honest, making sure I get to work on time, and get to go do something fun after work. So yeah, no, great series, and I'm happy to continue the rest of this season, the rest of the playoffs, and see what we get to fight.
We'll have to see. Goliath, thanks for coming on by. Congrats on the win once again, and good luck in the next round.
Thanks very much, Crash. Yeah, you have a good one, man.
Have a good one. Bye.